Hello, hi everyone. My name's Devin Canaz. I'm the publisher of Travelweek. Here at Travelweek, we really love to get you all the information you need so that you can create beautiful holidays for your clients and send them to all these amazing places around the world. Today, we have, gosh, such an amazing destination to talk about. France, like who doesn't love France? The scenery, the food, the people, it's just so magical. So before I hand it over to Etude France to, really inspire us today with everything France has to offer, I just want to do a quick housekeeping. So first of all, if you have any questions, put them in the Q&A box, and then I'm going to get to them at the end. If you have any problems with the IT, you can chat with us in the chat box. And we do have several prizes today. So make sure you stay all the way till the end, and then you can have a chance to win those. So enough of me. Let me hand it over to Melanie from Etude France. Hi, Melanie.
Hi, Devin. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being here today.
So I'm connected from Montreal, but
Okay.
we do have a special guest today, Fabienne, live from Paris, and we're super pleased to be able to count on her presence. She will introduce us to the Christmas campaign from Galeries Lafayette. But before that, I just want to give a little bit of context about this presentation. As you know, we have launched our France Connaisseur online training program already a year ago. So, and we've been working hard with the team, with Edouard as well, my colleague, who's handling the platform and the training. So for us, it's important that we continue to introduce agents to the platform, make sure that they're never afraid to sign up, to start their training. And we also want to make sure that they're aware of all the advantages of the platform. It's really easy to use. It's at your own pace, and Edouard will be able to explain it over. He will also show a connection live to the platform so that people really can ask questions about how to work around it. We know that the end of year is approaching. It's a very busy time for agents, but sometimes there's also an afternoon or an hour of free time, and it would be the perfect opportunity to enhance the knowledge of France. And one thing for sure, this training has been really how can I say, curated by all the Atout France offices in 29 countries. So we were really into trying to explain the destination to long haul markets mostly. So really, there's this vision in the program that you will appreciate for sure because it answers your questions and how to sell the destination to your clients. So right now we have 470 learners from Canada signed up on the platform. So they're active, but some have done just one or two modules and then they've stopped, of course, which we know, busy lives, and a lot of other destinations that are also offering programs. So again, we're here to cheer, make sure that there's no, terrifying prospects of about e-learning. It's very easy, and of course, it's France, so there's lots of gastronomy, of trip ideas, of course, of really interesting accommodations in the different regions of France. And I want to add as well that the overseas France is also showcased. So the French Caribbean, Corsica, French Polynesia, and so on. So there's lots of discoveries for all travel agents. So voila, now it's the time to move to the most festive destination you can find in December, and that would be Galeries Lafayette Paris Haussmann, the famous department store. And Fabienne Perrone is international sales manager.
Yes, hello to everyone. Thanks for joining us. It's my pleasure really to be with you and to share this Christmas period that is so warm and so kind to be all together during this time. Of course, I'm sure you know Galeries Lafayette department store, the ultimate shopping destination and chiefly one of the must-stop destination and place as a monument you can visit when you're in Paris. So let's have a little story of the group. Maybe, I don't know if you knew that it was still a family business. Has this man that you see on your left, Théophile Bader, created in 1894 a little shop of 70 square meters, and now at the same place it is 70,000 square meters. So it's really a challenge. He had the idea to create something that was stunning, that was the cupola that you see on your right, because he wanted to.
Can I interrupt you
Fabienne,
for a sec? We're not seeing your screen.
Oh,
We hear you talking about someone, but we don't see who they are.
oh, you are not seeing my screen. Okay.
Sorry, everyone. Just 1 second.
Sorry for that. Okay. Do you see it from here?
Yes.
It's okay now?
Yes.
Okay. So I was saying about some elements about, you know, this incredible place that is Galeries Lafayette. And as you see, this man on your right was really the founder and had the opportunity to really create a store someone never forgot. And it was the idea was to have this cupola stained glass dome. And it's true that it's now something that you can't really miss when you're in Paris. So it's not only a Paris destination, as you can see that we have abroad 7 stores. One will be is in Beijing, the other in Indonesia, Istanbul, Luxembourg, as you can see. But also will be opening 2 stores in India, in Mumbai and New Delhi next year. To tell you also that Galeries Lafayette is not only a store in Paris, we have different stores in France. You have also, you know, the Marseille, the Nice store, Strasbourg, and also Bordeaux. But let's maybe focus ourselves to the flagship store that you know, of course. This flagship store is definitely located in the Opera District, the Haussmann Boulevard. You know that it's quite a district destination for an ultimate shopping destination. And we are in front of the Opera Garnier house, so very easy to find. And what I can tell you about the brands we are welcoming, more than 3,000, you can see 500 brands, is that the particularity and the specificity for our store is to present brands from affordability to luxury. So we consider that elegance is the question of attitude, and not only to be a billionaire when you're in Paris. So you will have the opportunity, of course, to know and to discover the international most prestigious brand you can find all over the world, but also more tiny, more specific, very French brand. From leather good shoes, from also ready to wear, and also more and more green policy that we have, that is a very large selection of secondhand area. You will have, of course, the lingerie, the beauty lab with bio, the children, the shoe area, and a lot of ready to wear, as I told you. Maybe I can tell you about also gastronomy, what went trends, in fact, yeah? About this creatures restaurant on the top rooftop of our store. And you have an opportunity to discover this store from, well, the good months, I mean, the sunny month that we have during the year. It means from May till October. Of course, Galeries Lafayette is not only, as you may notice it, a store with clothes and fashion, but also something dedicated to gastronomy, Art de Vivre à la Française, spreading over more than 7,000 square meters in the store. With something particular, we welcomed 2 years ago an entire floor with the Gourmet Top Chef show. And we asked them, even if they were earning 1-star Michelin, to create, especially for Galeries Lafayette, a menu, let's say around 30 or 40 euros each, to make people have the possibility to, during their stay in Paris, to just test a menu that is really worth it and really exclusive. What I can tell you now about service, it's very important, as this store that is very huge, as you could see, as we have 3 buildings, 70,000 square meters. The idea was really to focus on service and to make people coming from abroad to feel like home. First of all, let's speak about the advantage, or our Canadian people coming to Paris will benefit from the tax refund if they reach 100 euros over 3 days in a row. So that's quite easy to do, even cheaply in Galeries Lafayette. And it will be an immediate less 12% VAT refund in cash or credit card within the store. As we have our own process, it's quite very easy. They will only have to scan their forms once they will be in the airport. So really, you will benefit from this advantage very easily. Of course, a lot of hands-free shopping, remote personal shopping. And what I can tell you also is that we worked a lot on services. And for you to have more comfort in the store, you have le concierge at every floor of the store. And this is a place to enjoy a private lounge, to avoid a fast track tax refund also, and to have someone to talk to in English to have different information if you need a cab, for instance, or different checks you can have within the store. Even for a personal shopper, you could ask for when you are in this lounge. Of course, a lot of services dedicated to our VIPs, a personal shopper, and an exclusive private apartment with a terrace. I can tell you more, of course, a bit later about this, and we'll send you information if you're interested. Of course, we need to have a booking in advance for this kind of exclusive service. How do we make everything very, very fun when you're at Galeries Lafayette? What I can tell you is that we worked, of course, on services, as you can see, but also what makes Paris and what makes Galeries Lafayette very unique is our in-store lifestyle activities. We have a section in Galeries Lafayette website that is called experiences, and you'll see when you're be connected, when I send you the link, that we have a calendar online in real time. And this calendar is very easy to work, as once you know that you have a couple, let's say in January coming to Paris, you can connect on this date especially, and we'll see if there is a fashion show, a cooking class, for instance, a macaron bakery class, or any heritage tour. So as you can see, everything is done to be very easy, and also to combine what could be a visit of the store to have your own shopping, of course, but also to create an experience. We think that it is very important to have this in-store activities for people, and they have a lot of success. We spoke about services, about brand shopping, etc. What we dedicate also to our travel agents, to operators, etc., is a benefit for their final clients. Very easy to do. These vouchers, I can send some of them to you very easily. You will only have to forward these vouchers that are digital invitation for your clients once they know that they are in Paris, and the final clients only needs to present these offers when they are in the store. So it's very easy. I can come back, of course, on this a bit later if you need some explanation. What will be Galeries Lafayette without Christmas? Of course, this year we had the idea to invite someone that is very young, as this man, Charles de Villemorin, is only 26. It was the designer for Rochas and now created his brand. So this man imagined a world very specifically for Galeries Lafayette in exclusivity, and had this incredible Christmas tree that is taking place now from the end of November till the end of this month, and it is absolutely magic. It is the highest Christmas tree that you can find in the building. So it's absolutely amazing, and you really can't miss this Christmas tree that is different year after year within the store, and of course, or the window shop that we may have. So this is my contact. I just, give you my own contact. I will be more than pleased to share information a bit later, of course, and I wish you a very good webinar with my other colleague from France.
Thank you, Fabienne. I long to be in Paris now, just looking at your presentation, and I'm ready to dedicate a whole day to becoming a macaron expert. I mean, it's a goal, it's a life goal. But also congratulations on the Christmas decorations. They look splendid. It's really amazing. And of course, I think you'll be able to update us early in 2024 about the rest of, the wonderful program up to the Olympic Games. We know 2024 will be a very special year, so we look forward to working with you closely as well, and make sure that all the agents that want to take clients to Paris, knowing that it's going to be a big buzz with the Olympic Games, can also find refuge, if we can say so, at Galeries Lafayette, and be able to create a haven of serenity.
Yes, Melanie, of sure.
Great. So Fabienne, you want to stay with us in case we have questions later on? It's fine. Not too late for you.
Of course.
It's
not
all right.
at all.
So let's move to our France Connaisseur expert. So Edouard Guimas is working with us in Montreal, and he's looking over the platform, and he's the one that will be giving you agents personalized service. So when you sign up, he will be the person authorizing you in the platform, guiding you, cheering for you so that you can continue to learn on the program. So I want to thank him really from the bottom of my heart for taking over Samantha's duties this fall as she left Atout France. We are currently trying to find, of course, someone to replace her as soon as possible. But in between, Edouard was really our knight and was able to take on all those responsibilities with the France Connaisseur. So be nice to Edouard all the time. I ask you, and also don't hesitate to send him questions if you're stuck anywhere in the program or just having doubts. So thank you, Edouard, for showing us the way.
Thank you, Melanie, and thank you, Fabienne. But what a presentation, what an introduction to me. Yes, I will speak about the platform, e-learning platform, to better know France, and also to sell more our destination in France metropolitan area, but also overseas destination. And for this, yes. For this platform, you have to sign up. So this is the link to sign up on our platform, but you can also find this link on the Travelweek Academy website, because we are hosted by also Travelweek. So I will first explain you how to sign up and then how to use the platform. Before to introduce you to the platform, I have to tell you that it's to complete 100% of the program. It will take you maybe 2 hours, and it's not an obligation to do all the modules in one row, but you can start, stop, come back later. Because we work on tourism, our program is certificated by the ACTA. So if you complete all the training, you will receive 4 credits for the ACTA. I will send you an email once everything will be completed, and explain you by this email how to receive your credits. And for this end of December and the end of the year, all trainees who complete um, the the program can run this chance to win some gift card. For this end of year, we wanted to treat you with some food and drinks, finest gourmet item you can find, and it's an online shop. The name is Douce France. So whatever, no matter if you live in Vancouver, Calgary, or Toronto, they can shipping. They can do the shipping to your house or company if you want to share it with your colleagues. So this is the voucher that I was talking about it. One good thing about this voucher, it's you can make the choice on every single item to order online. So I cross finger for you to be drawn because there is not just one gift, there is plenty. So you have a chance to win a voucher. So once you get the link and you click on it, you will land on this site with a form to fill up. To fill up this form, please select the English or French if you prefer to speak French and to complete the training in French. But I think most of you are English speaker. So please choose English item and the Canada line because you belong to the Canadian market, and we want to know that you belong to our region and our area. And then you have also to complete the company country, and please register as Canada if your company belongs to Canada. If you work for a very big organization across North America, you can mention USA if you want, or maybe just your specific agency dedicated to Canada, even if you belong to a biggest company. So once you have submit your form, you will receive an email. This email is not an automatic notification. I have to go on the platform to validate all your information before to send you this email. That's why you will maybe wait for 1 or 2 days if you register on the end of the week. Monday morning, I will do my task and send you this email where you can find your login and your password details. So once you get this, you can connect to our platform. So we can see here the login and your password. And once you are inside our platform, you have all the French destinations divided by regions, but also a module dedicated to our overseas destination. Sorry, the screenshot is a French one, but you will have the English version once connected with the English parts. But the first time when you will log in on our platform, you will have to complete an introductive module presenting the French and how French region and how the module will work, but also general information about French and tourism in France. and also a small part about our French um, air company. The name is Air France, you should know. It's important to complete this introductive module before taking and discovering all the different regions. So I will make a stop just here before presenting one of our modules, because I want to play a video to show you how this registration can be done. So let me share you the video, but it's what I said, how to connect and to join the online training program. So there is this little item to click on to get to the this form. And of course, Canada is the the main topic and the main purpose when you fill it before receiving your details. Once you get your login and password, you can connect to the platform and then explore our regions. As you see, there is a map of France, and you can connect and choose the destination you want, the region you want, and you can start the module. So as you see, the module is made of videos, quiz, some little sentence. You can follow your progression and stop and come back. I will make a stop because I will do a live presentation of the platform, and once every module will be completed, you can have access to the final assessment. The final assessment will be, I think, 20 questions about France. You can redo if you are wrong. There is uh, no way you cannot doing this well, because after completing all the modules, I think you you will be ready for this final assessment. And once the final assessment is done and well done, I will send you this certificate. And showing this certificate to the ACTA will allow you to receive your 4 credits. That's what it show on this video. So we will share you this video, and you see there is a QR code. You can flash it to get the form and to complete your registration to enter once, maybe this week, I hope, on our platform. So let me show you how the platform looks like. So now you see you are seeing the platform. Does it work? Yes. I got my login and password, and I connect. Because it's not my first connection, you won't see the introductive module, but the introductive module will be here. And you will see Welcome in France. And we can see here the progression is made 100%. So this is why this module don't show when I log. But the first connection, your first connection, we will pass through this module and see every little details and information about France, about our French mountains, but also how to travel with Air France. And then you can see all the regions, the overseas, but also continental France, and you can choose Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes or Paris or Bordeaux or Occitanie region. And then you will have all the regions and information with a checkpoint. A checkpoint is like a mini game or mini quiz. So in Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes, we can find the capital of wine. I don't think so, but maybe the capital of gastronomy, but not the capital of champagne. So by swiping to the left or right, we can select or not the good answer. And then we get the good answer. We can continue and follow the module. The highest mountain in Europe, it's the Mont Blanc, and I think this answer is the good one. Am I wrong? No, I'm good. So, and you got some questions about the regions, and once you are false, you can continue the module. They will explain you why you are not true. And you got some question. If you want to go to another region because you got a question for your customers or your clients, you can just, as I did, quit the modules of the region and choose another one like Paris, because today we are with Fabienne from Galeries Lafayette. There are plenty Galeries Lafayette across France, but the main store is in Paris. So what's the point? I have to submit the good answer just to see, yes, and to show you how the module looks like for Paris. So this is the beginning of the module of Paris, because I already went on. I got the question to open the module. Then you have a video from Paris, how to get to Paris video also, but also some description about the region. And you can continue and follow. You see my progression bar is 17%, and I can redo some paragraph or some information. I can go on it. So this is how the region modules are made. And then once all the regions are completed, you can click on the final assessment. Today I cannot because I didn't complete it. I didn't do my homework. So this is how the platform is. I will show you again the link to connect to the platform, but I can share you on the question and answer the link also, and Travelweek will be able to share you the presentation and also the link. So yes, I can go on it because it's all I've seen. I show you online.
The link is already in the chat. Thank you, Devin, for that.
Thank you, Devin.
You're welcome. Thank you to all three of you for that great presentation. Agents out there, do you have any questions that we can have answered for you about the platform, about shopping in France, or about France in general? Please let us know now. Melanie, do you maybe want to tell us if there's any news about France? Is there any new lift, anything new, exciting with Air France?
So new lift, not exactly because they were previously announced, but of course, Air France's services between Canada and France have ramped up in the last month. So we're going to be at 38 flights a week. So it's amazing from all Canadian cities. So including the newest, which is Ottawa. So the Ottawa-Paris service is going on a yearly basis now, so it's amazing. And we also see that there are news from Transat, which has now an agreement with WestJet. So I guess people will be finding a lot of possibilities to go to France at any season, which is really one of our main objectives. It's also why we have Fabienne with us, because, you know, shopping has no seasonality, even though Christmas is really amazing, but right after that will be Valentine's Day and so on. So, I mean, there's always a good reason to be in France, to be in Paris any time of the year. We also wanted to remind people that, of course, we have major events. Yes, the Olympics and the Paralympics at the summer of 2024, but just before that, it will be the 80th anniversary of the D-Day and the Battle of Normandy. It's going to be the 150-year anniversary of the Impressionist painting movement in Normandy and in Paris as well. So the reasons, I mean, are plenty. People will want to travel to France. We also have really good feedback from the river cruise companies that say that, you know, it's going to be amazing again. This service is really one of the favorites for Canadian travelers. So again, it will allow clients to stop in Paris, to stop anywhere, as well in Lyon or in Provence along the Valley of Gastronomy. So, and we will of course come back in February with our 4-city trade show. So it's going to be Montreal, Toronto, Calgary, and Vancouver from February 19th to the 22nd. So we look forward to seeing a lot of agents on this occasion. But before that, please sign up to Connaisseur. Please make sure that we get our Christmas elf, Edouard, that can approve you on the platform and get you to work. We are working on a special recognition for the trained agents as well during our trade show in February. So it would be really nice if we could get even more certified agents for the beginning of 2024. So that's really our aim right now. And I do have a question for Fabienne, if I may, and I see there's more in the chat, but
Yes.
On my end, I wanted to know, Fabienne, is there an ideal group size when we want to organize a visit to Galeries Lafayette? What would be your take?
You mean an itinerary for groups, typically?
If we ask Galeries Lafayette for a special welcome for a group, are there typical group sizes where you would say this type of activity is easier? And
of course. In fact, we have in the team someone dedicated to groups welcome, that is a MICE manager, that will really build with the agency the ideal program, of course, combining shopping activity, but also it could be, for instance, we have conference rooms and every modernity, I mean, all the equipment that could be necessary for, you know, a conference, and, you know, for the screens and etc. So it can really be something very, very professional for incentive groups, for instance. Of course, the size will be determinant for the dispositive that we could launch. As you know, of course, if there is an activity, for instance, the fashion show is gathering around 150 people once the fashion show is on. Of course, the cooking class, it will be a bit more or less. So maybe we can have different activities, but once more, the MICE manager will be you know, suggesting different itineraries within Galeries Lafayette. I'm sure one will be
so agents can email you and you will make
absolutely
sure. Perfect. Because I just got a few messages recently with groups of 85 or so going to Paris. So I'm thinking it's the size that, you know, fairly
the idea for us, the idea for us is always to welcome the group. Personalization is very important more and more in nowadays, I think. And the idea is really to make human in this experience in the center of everything. But of course, we will welcome the group, have the guidelines, and of course, have something very useful and very practical within the store to be free of using a voucher or an invitation to have the most personalized experience within the store.
Wonderful. So Devin, I think we have questions.
Yes, I'm going to go through the
Yes,
questions
we
now.
got questions.
Good.
Okay, thank you, agents, for engaging. Okay, first question. Nona would like to know if the train system is talked about in the program.
Yes, the train is displayed on the program. There is a part on it. I can show you the part because my module is a French one because I'm a French speaker. You will see it in French, but on the introductive module, do you see my screen?
Yes.
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 There is our national company, the SNCF, with some information with our high-speed train, yes, and also local trains. So we got the link for SNCF Connect is the platform how to book a train or to get in touch with the company or the team company for group or for individual requests. And the website is available in English. So we do have a little part about our French company, but
if I
there
may
is
give
also offers, Melanie.
if I
Yes.
can give a scoop, we're going to have early 2024 a special online, well, a France Connaisseur campaign with Rail Europe as well. So it's going to be the ideal time to get certified and get more information directly from Rail Europe as well to organize your clients' train travel across France. And there's a lot of news with some night trains that are
Yes.
offered now, as well as for regional trains, namely the beautiful Occitanie Rail Tour that is now for 10 euros a day. You can travel all across one French region.
Thank you. Yes, it's exciting for Canadians to go to Europe and have these amazing train systems, which we don't quite have here.
Definitely not.
Okay, the next question, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to answer this, but let's try anyways. Do you have any insight on what might happen over the Olympics? Is the whole entire city going to be booked out? Is the country going to be booked out? Are prices going to be $10,000 a night? Like, what can we expect over the Olympic period?
Well, I can answer first, but then afterwards I will also ask Fabienne because she has specific information. But we just had a press conference last week about the Olympics. So of course we are working at France very closely with the organizing committee for the games. We're getting the information gradually, but we are already aware of some road closures, some speed will be limited on some access roads around Paris and in Paris. There will be rehearsals, of course, but all the cities that have hosted the games have been through this. It's normal. They need to make sure that everything is just perfect for the actual event. Also, there will be a lot of French citizens that will be coming to Paris to witness the games and take part in the festivities. So again, it's not necessarily the same kind of accommodations, and for tourists, it's not exactly the same, I would say, day-to-day behavior. So they're not going to be aiming at the same restaurants as tourists as well. So there's a lot of people that will just come and meet friends and enjoy the Olympic Games. So I think that for agents, there's still good business to be done during the Olympics. And I'm also pointing that the Paralympic Games are smaller in size as well, but would be a perfect time to be in Paris. You're going to get some of the Olympic spirit and not maybe the bigger crowds and, I would say the disadvantages of being there at the same time as the whole world, but there will be fan zones, and that's one thing really interesting throughout the city and elsewhere in France. So those will be open to the public. There will be a chance to meet with athletes, to discover the French lifestyle as well. So again, I think it should be on the bucket list of many clients. So if you do have special requests, you can definitely write to us at To France. We will put you in touch with the exclusive reseller as well if you are in need of tickets, because that's the thing. There's one reseller for packages, including accommodations and tickets. If your clients already have tickets, then of course we can help and direct you to service providers. I'd say the key word is public transportation will be the key for anyone in Paris during the games. We can help you again find your way with the public transportation system, but again, it's going to be more sustainable if you're walking or taking the metro or RER train to explore the games. And as for Galeries Lafayette, because I think they also received exclusive information, I bet the view from the rooftop will be amazing again.
Definitely. This rooftop, of course, with the Olympics, but it's true all year long, is really something that is open to everyone. And the idea from the family that is still owning the store is really to maintain this free access, to give anyone the opportunity to have all these panoramic view over the monuments of Paris, just to guess, what is this tower or this roof is from the point of view you are. And of course, for us, we don't have so many precise information, but what we can say that security is the main, of course, element for us to communicate on. And the idea will be to reinforce the staff, to regulate, all the people we can make enter and go out, etc. But what I can tell you is that we'll be ready.
Yeah, that's great. You guys already seem excited about the Olympics. It's such a exciting time for France. That's amazing. Okay, we have an agent here, Galinda. I think she's trying to plan a trip. Galinda, you can get anywhere in Europe really easily on the train. So, from Amsterdam, you can pretty much go anywhere in France. Do you maybe just want to tell Galinda what are the closest French cities to Amsterdam?
So connecting from Amsterdam to Paris would be very easy, of course. And I believe that you would be able with the train as well to go to Alsace, so
Strasbourg.
Eastern France with Strasbourg. I'm pretty sure there's minimal connection to Lyon as well or to Marseille. So basically those key cities would be the most accessible. I have not checked for Dijon, for instance, but it's certainly also a possibility. Depending on the client needs, we could look at the best itineraries with you, Glenda. Don't hesitate to just drop us an email. It depends also on the day when they travel, so depending on the connections, but we can definitely help. I was about to say there's also, of course, flights. If, let's say, this person is going to Southwest France, maybe a flight would be better. But again, we want to evaluate it with you, make sure that you are not necessarily using a more carbon emitting way of travel if there's options available with the train.
Thank you for that. Okay, that's all the questions from the agents. Are we going to be...
Yes, I've seen a question about the platform is it always going to be complicated to get to the platform? That is the question. One thing that I didn't spoke about is each module will take you 10 minutes or 15 minutes to complete one module. And we have, with the introductive module, 15 modules. So you cannot do and complete the platform like this, but it won't take you a long time. And if you want to dedicate 2 hours to this module to do it in a row, it's doable, really. But is as you want, and depending of your planning and your availabilities. But as once again, you can start a module, stop it, and come back later. So it's not so demanding, time demanding to complete the platform and all the module.
However, if you do get an incorrect answer to a question, be aware that it will be asked to you again until you get the right answer. So at one point, you'll know exactly the height of the Mont Blanc. No choice. I just want to mention for people that said that the link was not easy to find, for the very first connection to France Connaisseur. So we will be launching early 2024 at last a B2B web page, because this was something that was discussed for many months, many years. But it's finally okay with our head office. So we're going to have our own page for travel agents where we will post, of course, the links to connect and so on, and some the newest information about our trade shows and all our events. But that's not saying that we won't continue working closely with trade media, with Travelweek, and we've been so happy to be supported by Travelweek again. And we know that's your go-to to get information, but we're also glad that we will at last have a trade webpage as well, because that's quite convenient.
Okay, and I'm sure we'll make the announcement
Yes.
when the
As
B2B
soon as it's
website
launched.
is ready. We'll let all the agents know for sure.
Wonderful.
For the prizes, are we going to draw those offline from the agents that were here?
We could absolutely do that. If we say, are we, yeah, in an hour or two, we could definitely do the draw.
Okay,
And
agents, so we do have some exciting prizes for you today. If you're a winner, we're going to email you today, maybe tomorrow, and get those prizes to you right away. Before we sign off, how about some final words of inspiration, inspiring people to come to France this year, next year, 2025?
I mean, there's so many options now. I'm thinking that, again, France is very diverse. There's the capital city, of course, but, the Tour de France, for instance, will arrive in Nice on the Côte d'Azur for the very first time in its history in July. So because of the Olympics, again, it was hard to get so many major events all in one city. So why not just give it to Côte d'Azur? Again, it would be a great opportunity to send clients to southern France, and so they witness one of the most fantastic cycling events in the world. Again, there will be lots of options in the French Alps as well for people who want a bit more healthy vacations with some, hiking and activities. We are also super thrilled about all the snow that fell in the French Alps as of now. So it's going to be a great winter season as well for skiing and so on. And my 2 cents is that the fall of 2024 will be huge. I think that after having seen all the images of the Olympics and so on, a lot of clients will be looking forward to their end of year season in France. I think Galeries Lafayette will also get a lot of shoppers in the fall of 2024. So again, plan early and start pushing for the fall. I think it's the right time now to get clients to book their trip. Voilà.
Okay, well, that is quite a pitch for France. Yes, I've been there myself, and it's totally magical. The food is so great, so many beautiful cities, the mountains, the Alps. It's great to hear that they have snow already. That is nice to hear. Okay, well, thank you so much to the three of you for being here with us today. We really appreciate it, all the information you shared.
And merci Fabienne again.
Merci. À bientôt à Paris.
Yes.
See you soon in Paris for everyone.
And thank you to all the agents for joining us today. Keep on track with the news, travelweek.ca, and of course, we'll have lots of upcoming webinars as well. So everyone, have a nice day. Take care.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.